last topic we're going to touch on Dreamville beef between J.Cole, K. Dot, Future, Drake, and Rick Ross is thrown in there for some whatever reason. I'll let Chris handle this one because he's more up to speed on the beefs and what's going on, and I'll kind of chime in and give my 2 cents on that. So, Chris, take it away, brother.
Listen. Last time we recorded, we had a conversation about Kendrick's verse on Future and Metro Boomin's "We Don't Trust You" joint album, taking clear shots at Drake, J. Cole, the perceived big three in hip hop. Since then, we had J. Cole put out album / mixtape called Might Delete Later. Included on that album, the final track was a song called 7 Minute Drill, where he responded directly to Kendrick Lamar's shots taken at him. And, you know, all hell pretty much broke loose from there. So I was fortunate enough to go to Dreamville Festival. I was super excited for Dreamville Fest. Got to see some of my literally my childhood idols. Got to see 50 Cent live. Got to see Jeezy live. I'm probably good for life. Shout out to Jeez. Shout out to Joe. Shout out to Mish. Shout out to India. Shout out to Tim's. Shout out to Shania. Like, shout out to everybody who was out there with us together. Like, we had an amazing time. Night 2, obviously, J. Cole being the closer, getting us warmed up, going through a lot of his feature catalog. If I'm being honest with you, a lot of his recent features, and it was a dope show. Like, I take nothing away from it, man. Like, it was amazing, an amazing show. And then we get to the end of the night, I gotta take accountability again for another bad take. Like we talked about off air last episode, I had Cole in this thing. I had Cole in this lyrical warfare, just based off of the feature run that I just described, man. Hearing him literally body every single verse for the past few years, putting out amazing projects for the past few. I mean, his entire career catalog is amazing, but more specifically, when he got out of his shell per se and started working with more artists and using other different beats. My money was on Cole pretty much, and Cole has a song, "Let Nas Down," something like that, to that effect, man. I felt let down out there at Dreamville Festival, if I'm being honest with you, man. He got up there, and listen, he got up there and he kept it all the way real. He kept it all the way real and said that he didn't feel right for what he did, that he was moving with, potential bad energy, and that the energy that he was moving with wasn't the energy that he had with the same frequency that he had been moving with prior to, and basically took back his response to Kendrick Lamar, or more so admitted to regret. I keep hearing people say apology. I don't necessarily know if he apologized. Maybe he did. Maybe I heard it a little bit wrong. Nonetheless, like took back his response, and since then the song has been deleted off of the album. We've had a lot since then,
which is crazy.
And I'm gonna address that first. Because again, like the man in me the same man in me who started this podcast with a public apology, like completely understands like the like the level of courage that it takes to like express that vulnerability. And so just on like a man level, like I I I respect that he felt like he had to get something off his chest and he just got it off his chest. So I'm okay with that, but the part that I'm not okay with, and I would love for you to chime in after this, like the part that I'm not okay with is that when you sign up for a competitive sport, which we know that this music thing is, and you put your foot in that ring, you can't just pull your foot back out and say I misstepped.
Yep.
It's competition at the end of the day. If you lost, you lost. And that's just what it is. But you don't and I listen, I'm not I'm not one to judge whatsoever when it comes to acting off of emotion or moving uncalculated. Like I'm never one that I can't even I could never judge another person because I'm guilty of it every single day.
Right.
But like, man, to like be in a competitive field and like walk back something that like you literally could have just let rock. I mean like as the like I guess quote unquote hip hop purist, I can't really stamp that when we're talking about like competitive spirit. Like it's all competition at the end of the day. We're not talking about violence or we're not talking about hurting nobody. We just we just putting out the best shit. Like like excuse my language. We just putting out the best shit, man. Like so I wasn't feeling that, but you tell me, man, am I tripping or like
I agree with you. I think that was a masterful tape. Um, yeah, I don't. I didn't even get to listen to the track because they took it off of Apple Music. So when I got the chance to actually listen to it, the thing was grayed out, so they don't have it no more. And like I get you apologize, but you usually you apologize after the beef is like everybody responded, then you apologize. You don't apologize a day or two later after you done release the track. Like that don't even make sense. So I don't understand.
that's a
Like
great point, by the way. Like the song came out on a Friday, he apologized on Sunday.
yeah, like you didn't even let the time get you didn't even let the dish get enough traction to where like oh snap like you didn't give people enough time to digest it. So you release it and then you take it back. It's kind of like well that's kind of dumb. Like I've never seen the Locks do that. I've never seen Jay-Z do that. I've never seen Jadakiss do that. I've never seen Pusha T do that. I've never seen Fabulous. I've never seen the great artists that we grow and love ever do that. I've never seen Meek Mill do that when him and Drake was going back and forth. I've never seen Drake do that. Why even do that? Like I get it. I get the apology. I get it. Yo, bro, I want to apologize, but still leave the diss track. Leave it. Why would you even take that away? It's already out. Like, and I get it. Like Chris, you said, yo, he probably just wanted to get something off his chest. Okay, then why even release it then? Why even release it? You could have put a snippet out there if you wanted to tease people. Why would you even release the song? So it doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't, and it really doesn't make a good buzz for him because you put a diss track on it. You don't even let people judge it to see if it was good or not. I don't even know if it was good or not. I didn't get to listen to it. So it's kind of like, and I like J.Cole, but it's like I can't even judge if that was a good diss or not because he took the damn diss track off the damn album. So
It's
I
on
don't.
YouTube if you want me to send it to you.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
mean, at this point, like, I mean, with hindsight being what it is, why it's kind of like why waste the time to listen to it
Yeah,
now?
because
It just don't hit the same.
yeah, his
And I
feelings
mean,
were
like, yeah, I mean, and yo, I like I said, I respect that, man. Like, I respect that. Like, yo, you moving off of something that like you might not have meant. You know what I mean? I literally just apologize for that to like
oh,
I mean? So like but it's I understand that. And so but even that like like it didn't have to get put out. Like you said, like you could have just not released it. Or like you could have like I don't know, man. Like you could have you like you could have just said nothing and just let it been what it was.
Exactly.
Even if you don't perform it, you don't even have to perform it, but just let it be what it is. Because at the end of the day, you take it off of streaming services, but it's out there to be judged still. Like I said, it's still on YouTube. You can YouTube it all day long. So it ain't like people not gonna hear it. And so now it's just gonna be a a point in time in your career where people look at you and say, you put out this song that 48 hours later you admitted that you don't even believe.
Yep.
So do you actually think that you on this dude's level, or are do you actually believe that you are, you know, the Muhammad Ali, as he said, in first person shooter? What's because now you got your man's out here dolo, for the record. Like Drake
Yeah.
is out here taking on every single last one of these dudes, and he's supposed to be the pop star.
Yep.
Like J.Cole, for me, you were supposed to be the rapper's rapper. Like, and I like, I get it that that's not like that's like your persona isn't no braggadocious, like, you know, in your face back and forth type of dude, and I respect it, like, for real, because, you know, it gives a great example of, you know, the kind of black man that you can be without having to put on that image. And so I respect it, seriously. Like I take nothing away from it. Um, but when it comes to this rap shit, man, like it's
That's what.
just this rap shit. Like that's it for me. Like I feel like like you said, man, I grew up on rap shit. Like Beans, Styles,
Mhm.
Kiss, Jada, 50, Cam, Nas, Hove, Meek, like um Joey Jihad, like
Yeah.
all the Philly spitters, like literally, like I I battling is a part of it. It's a part of it. And so, like, I don't know, man. It's a nasty way to go out, if you
Yeah.
ask
It's
me. Like,
right.
it's a nasty
That's it.
way to go out.
I think we both in agreement. J. Cole shouldn't have done that. I think we both in agreement that Drake is kind of pretty much doing light skinned boy things and really crushing it right now. And I think agreements like we listened to it. I mean, K was that really it wasn't really that big of a diss. He just said it ain't no big three. It's just big me. Like, okay, that was a nice bar, but it's like, bro, like he said one bar, you come out with a whole song, then and then it's like you take it. So I don't know, but you know, I don't like it. I don't like the way this is going. I don't like this for rap. I don't know, nigga. People just build differently. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro.
I I'm not gonna lie to you. The J. Cole part of it, I don't like for rap. It's crazy to say, but the Drake and Kendrick part of it, I love for, and even the Ross part of it. Like you throw
Yeah,
Rose in there because Ross even got his joint off too. Still going on Instagram.
yeah,
Um, but like that part of it, I love it, yo. I love to see it. It's number one, it's entertaining.
yeah.
Like number two, it's fun, it's exciting. Like it's good to, like, that's why we get into sports, just because we like to see the competition of it. It's not meant to literally like disparage a man's character, or like, I mean,
Right.
maybe it, I mean, truth be told, there's probably real issues there. You know what I mean? I'm not going front about it. Like, they probably really don't like each other, but that's
Yeah.
okay. Like, you don't have to like everybody who does the same thing as you or is in the same
Bingo.
field as you. And so
Bingo.
that's why this thing is competitive. That's why you strive to be the best every time you get on the mic. Like, we don't podcast and try and put out like like some low level podcast, and then take the episode down and apologize for the episode that we put out. Like, sorry guys, like that was a bad episode.
Yep.
It just is you 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 given a new opportunity every single day, and so like if you wasn't satisfied with your first one, put out another one because you're supposed to be hot. Like you're supposed to be that bull, but I mean, I don't think he want to be that bull.
No.
I guess.
No. No, not at all. But yeah, I mean, that's our takes on it, guys. I mean, we gave y'all a lot. We gave y'all a lot today. We came with that fire today. We came with that pressure. We're gonna keep coming with that pressure. We're gonna keep coming on your heads. We're gonna keep doing what we gotta do to bring out that content, and we're gonna be more accountable with one another to bring on that content. So, CP, I don't know if you got any last words, man. You got anything you want to say to the people, to the folks, to the fans?
Nah, thank y'all, man. Appreciate y'all always rocking with us, man. Shout out to everybody behind us. Shout out to everybody pushing us and supporting us. Um, yeah, no, episode 17. I think I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure episode 17. You know what I mean? We kept y'all well fed on this one. We'll keep y'all well fed. Appreciate y'all rocking with us, and we out of here, man. It's been a long night, but we out of here.
Peace, 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 peace.